okay, we don't discuss future, just only the within 5 years for technology, what's going on. If you're going to consider for the 2030 or 2040, we cannot imagine what's going on. And human being has 1 trillion neurons, 1 trillion neurons. Tremendous neurons is connected. But current computer AI is 1,000, 2,000 neurons, very limited. But maybe 5 years later, 1 million neurons, but never reaching to 1 trillion like a human being. And their thinking approach very, very closer to human being. Just you said they have lot of memories compared with the human being, but they never reach to human being emotional, movement. This is not logical. Emotional movement. This is the computer cannot simulate like human being does. So I think we don't discuss sort of areas like the 2030 or 2040. It's very difficult to guess what's going on. So just only 5 years, especially for what kind of benefit if we're going to using AI technology, how are we going to change our society? How is it going to change our industry, our world? It's a big, drastic change we're going to have in the next 2 or 3 years. Actually, and especially for prediction. Okay? Currently, computer, we don't use prediction, just only the efficiency. Like a supply chain management, how good operation system for banking system or manufacturing company, how more better efficiency. But never develop for the future and estimate what's going on. And now is door is open. We get in because the quantum computer is very fast. It's going to, for example, best distribution system. Beforehand, they cannot calculate. It takes about 10,000 years to calculate from like a basic city to airport, 100 cars at the same time going to airport. What is the best solution? Best way? How long does it take to reach the airport? Current computer cannot calculate it. Now is quantum computer, just they can give us result within 3 minutes. So now is we're going to optimize best solution. So best estimate, what's the best way? So now we're going to start to study much more concerned about what kind of skills insufficient kind our society, our people, what kind of education we need to consider for the next couple of years. This is my big concern. So my opinion is we need mathematics and we need physics, and otherwise we cannot make a judgment what computer does. But he said the negative opinion. This is a discussion.
No, a different opinion, not a negative.
Negative opinion against me. But this is the other way. My past 5 years, what I'm spending time with him because how to discuss with European people. This is a major concern. European people, British, Italian, and French, German people, they don't listen to Japanese. Okay, they don't.
Japanese don't speak.
Yeah.
No, even Japanese speak.
That's the problem. That's the problem.
Finally, I got the support with you.
Even Japanese speak, but they don't want to listen. They don't listen my opinion. Okay, so this is the reason why I discuss with him for every Saturday afternoon. How to persuade him? How we going to handle European people? This is a major difficulty. So I don't think not more than 10 Japanese people can debate with European people now in Japan.
I see. Of course, I know Japan.
You know that? You know that? Japanese cannot debate with European people.
That's a cultural. There is a cultural barrier.
Japanese culture?
Behavioral barriers. And yeah, I think the main point is really handy. It's so easy. And maybe most of the Japanese don't speak English.
Right.
And they don't feel confident. If a European person wouldn't speak any Chinese, and the China would be the big power in the world, they would feel also a little bit intimidated or maybe they could speak up, maybe, but still there are the cultural differences. Europeans are more kind of courageous. Japanese, they're more moderate and they observe and more safe.
What's
safe environment.
consensus seekers?
Consensus.
Instead, so the process of discussion in Japan is you're basically aiming to find consensus in looking for common ground.
Yeah.
So in order to maintain harmony with the other side. In Europe, I believe we love to disagree. I think Turkey, I know a few Turkish people, and they're all very passionate debaters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes. So they're passionate debaters. It's actually, I think it's cultural.
That's the one thing.
Yeah.
But studying English is not easy, very hard.
British people are also debated, but they are artists in debate.
I mean, it's also this cultural thing. Some cultures, even if they don't speak the language, they use body language or something. Somehow they try to communicate with what they have. But Japanese don't do that.
Exactly, they can do that.
Yeah,
Right.
that's about it. I think. So AI, for example, it's interesting because I'm doing business development for a Japanese company in the United States or in Europe, in Hong Kong or so Japan is famous for its technology. Was famous. Now we are aware that we're really lagging behind, but at the end, the whole world doesn't know yet. That's a good thing.
Right.
So that's my only convincing point for Japan, to promote Japan, the technology. And if, sorry about that, for example, of course Google is big power and advanced in research and stuff like that. But if Japanese only get all this American technology into the country, then nothing is going to be left in Japan. Because the Japanese, there has been a very good base for the Japanese technology for the industry. But people have focused on a little bit, spend a lot of more time on cute robots, dogs, or something like that. I don't know. Too much time on stupid things. The rest of the world maybe doesn't understand. What is this for? Why this excitement about little cutie or something? Cute. This cute being cute is a big hit in Japan.
I attended this September Python big event, and 500 people joined. But almost all people are just only focus on technology. They do not interested in management, how to manage company or business like that. They just only focus on coding, programming. And Japanese young people, lot of people interested in how to consider for the advanced technology. But they never thinking about how to utilize for the business, how to improve Japanese society. And management of IT technologies, we have big gap. It's current Japanese situation like that. So this is a problem. Top management, they don't recognize, or big IT company, their strategy is not focused on the next 5 or 10 years. So, but also we have still a lot of young people, but they are not considered for the system, IT technology for business. They just like sticking to the robot. They are sticking to some machine language or something like that. And this is a problem.
They don't understand.
Exactly. So this is a problem.
I still have a negative opinion again.
Go ahead.
No. Actually, both of your opinions, because I actually believe that Japan still has unique technological capabilities. If we look at where Japan is making its money at the moment, it is basically it's supplying parts all over the world. An iPhone consists of 70% of parts made in Japan. Everywhere around the world, equipment is being sold that is Japanese. The bigger problem is that Japan is not capable of branding. That's a cultural thing, I believe. They are not good at branding. And another thing is that they actually started to miss out at the moment that the mass customization became the standard. Japan produced mass products, but they were mass products. They were not different. A Walkman in Japan was the same Walkman in the United States, in Europe, everywhere. Nowadays, you need to be unique. You need to be able to customize. You need to tailor to your product to each market. And so you cannot just create one product and expect to sell that all across the world. But because Japan is rather isolated, because they are communicating only among themselves, they do not have a fine sensor as to understand what is hot, what is not, how to adapt to
this is so-called
local culture.
This is so-called technology addict.
Addict? What is? I don't understand.
Addiction. They are just only sticking to technology. Okay. The Japanese many companies
Too much value.
too much about for create something for the one part of iPhone.
There are the product looking for a market.
Yes, right.
Instead of a market looking for a product.
That's right. This is a problem.
Many
people,
yes.
many people very keen to produce something a good camera and just a screen in design and many components, kind of techy, technical advantage. They want to focus on, but they never thinking about management. This is a problem. And I just attended a big conference. They made a good presentation how to make robots, and just university graduate they make a robot. They are moving hand and legs and walking around, and they can control by his program. Very high advanced, but not more than that. Maybe he's going to make a company and he can doing business. He can get money, but this is a problem.
Yeah.
My concern is how we're going to go like China. China is okay, just countrywide, everything here, right?
Right.
So transportation and we're going to more better predicted transportation capability. Nobody's thinking about that.
It's not only technology; it's even like whiskey. Whiskey. Japan makes like incredibly good whiskey.
Yeah.
We can conquer the world with our whiskey, but we can't do it. We need to buy some kind of like American company to get inroads into that country, like Jim Beam.
Jim Beam.
Yeah. So we bought Jim Beam because we can't market it ourselves. Kirin bought Shinkirio in Brazil.
Okay.
Failed.
Okay.
Because we don't have any experience doing that kind of business, developing a market in Brazil. So we can't really, there's no cultural fit. We can't really manage the people over there. So we either trust ourselves and trust everything to the Brazilians to run the business because they know how to do it, or we take full control and have no understanding of our customers and fail as well.
Do you know how do we going to change Japanese company instead of like killing big failed before?
Because actually the only way to do that is to go step by step. That's number one, and not just like invest billions of dollars at once and then fail without any experience. And number two, I think, is that we really need to start to communicate on a deeper level with people outside of Japan. There's too much
Oh,
communication within
they
Japan.
don't.
They don't. Even if they move overseas, like Singapore and whatever, they create their own local company and they bring their own people from EY to service suppliers overseas to follow them to actually provide all the accounting services and all the tax services and you name it. They only work with Japanese overseas.
Oh, yeah.
Why don't you break 5 minutes? I just stop recording.
Yes, okay. Who wants coffee?
Yes, I need the coffee.
Coffee. Okay.
Takahashi, you are there?
Oh, black.
Black? Okay.
Takahashi,
Yes, yes.
why you conceal your
恥ずかしいから。
screen?
No, I don't.